there's no intelligence that says that the ruling party will always carry the majority vote. It depends on the performance of any government. It depends on the performance of any government. So, and nobody would want to retain a government that is not doing well. But I'm shocked that that the people in North Central, leaders, so-called leaders in North Central, should be saying that kind of a thing. Mind you, in Kwara State about 3 days ago, youths were protesting over hunger. Youths in Kwara State, which is also a North Central state, were protesting over hunger. So it means that these so-called leaders who are saying that 2027 will be a walkover also like what their children are going through.
Are their children really going through this? Because if their children are going through this, do you think they'll be supporting it?
They call themselves leaders in the North Central. So every youth in North Central should be their children. Understand me? I'm not talking of their biological children. So it simply means that they are happy with what they are going through at this point in time. It means that they even hate their own children because their children are protesting over hunger. Which state in the North Central is at peace? Is it Plateau State? Is it Benue? Is it Kogi? Nasarawa? Which one? So what I will call them is enemies of their people. That is what they are. At this point in time, if they are really leaders of their people, they should be concerned about the well-being of their people. They should be concerned about the security of their people, and not about 2027. Their concern should be how are my people faring?
They are elders of the APC from the North Central.
That's what they are elders now.
Yes, now, but one could say in this way, yes, maybe they're representing their people on one hand, but they are also representing the interest of the ruling party on the other hand. So when they say, oh, it will be a walkover for the APC, don't they mean just that? Yes, they should be more concerned about the welfare of their people, but it seems that they are more concerned about winning votes for the party.
Why their children are protesting over hunger? Why insecurity has taken over most of their states? Which means they don't really care for their people. Which means they don't have any iota of care for their people. They don't care about the well-being of their people. They don't care about the security of their people, because if they care about this, they shouldn't be talking about a walkover in 2027, because it is not going good for them in the North Central. Things are not going good for them in the North Central. Watch what is happening in Benue State. Watch what is happening in Plateau State. Are there any developments in Kogi State? The answer is no. So why must their interest be in 2027? A lot of their children are not going to school. A lot of families in the North Central are not going to the farm anymore. Fulani herdsmen are taking over communities in Plateau State and renaming it into Fulani, this thing, language, Fufude. But their interest is in 2027. It is very, very unfortunate.
It is unfortunate that North Central elders are talking about 2027, while the people don't even have basic amenities at this point. Before we proceed, I would like to apologize profusely to everyone who's listening right now, everyone who's watching us also, for the abruptly stopping the recap or the abrupt break we had in the beginning so we could have that interview with Dr. Law Mefo. Of course, you know that we will not do anything that will not benefit you. I mean, we're voice of the people, so we want to make sure that we are bringing the right people to talk to you, to let you know what's happening in your state and your local government. Besides, Anambra State is holding its first local government elections in almost 11 years, and it is a landmark event, whichever way you want to look at it. So my sincerest apologies. Voice of People 90.3 FM is apologizing to you, the listener, because we care about you, and also to Mr. Peter and Nosike as well. And we hope that you will forgive us from the bottom of your heart. Now let's move forward. We have quite a lot to discuss today. It's 6 minutes past 5 p.m. You know what? Send in your messages to 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp, 0817-175-6338. That's on WhatsApp. In about 20 minutes, I'll be taking your calls. We're voice of the people. If we don't hear your voice, waiting we gain. All right, we'll use Edo State template to retain Ondo and take over Anambra. This is the national chairman of the ruling APC, Abdullahi Ganduje. He said the party will use the template it employed in Edo State governorship election to win November 16 election in Ondo State. Now, the former Kano State governor also said the party will use the same template to win Anambra, which is currently under APGA, another state in the southeast, in future elections. Now, Anambra is holding its local government elections today, and from all indications, APGA is winning. In fact, there is voter apathy and a lot of people have not come out. One could chalk that down to the fact that they've not had this election at the grassroots in over 10 years. But when the ruling party comes up to say, we'll use the templates we used in Edo State to take over other states. Now, there have been a lot of controversy surrounding the Edo State election. There's been allegations of mass rigging, of vote buying, of voter intimidation, and a lot of that actually coming from different political parties, including the ruling party. So when the national chairman of the ruling party says we'll use the template to employ it in Edo State, what's he talking about?
Well, he is talking about the template is rigging template. They don't have any other template except rigging template, because they rigged Edo governorship election. And before the election, he was talking about capturing Edo and not winning Edo. So they never win Edo because the people of the good people of Edo did not vote for APC. I have a lot of friends from Edo who are complaining bitterly how bitter they are, how disappointed they are over the result of that Saturday that election.
You know,
so it is when you don't expect what you get. So it is when you don't expect what you get. That's why. That's the only reason why you have to go extra mile in showing appreciation. Understand me? It's now an instance. If you have a company, I get you did not necessarily do me any favor.
That's to say, you're not supposed to call your employer and thank them for paying your salary. This is what you worked for.
If I gain employment in your company on merit, maybe exam was set and there was a cutoff mark and I scored above the cutoff mark, I'm there on merit. I'm there because of my competency. Understand? I shouldn't be washing your car for you because you didn't pick me from the gutter and employ me. Understand? So him going that extra mile is because Baba, you do well though, thank you. So the good people of Edo did not vote for APC. And no right thinking Nigerian, going by what Nigerians are going through at this point in time, would in his good senses or in his wisdom, now a bag of rice is over 90,000 naira. Go and check. A bag of rice is over 90,000 naira. Some children did not resume school this September because they have not eat, let alone pay school fees. Most schools increase their school fees. Most schools increase their school bus fare. So those who who manage to pay school fees are now trekking to school, trekking kilometers to school. So under this condition, why must you vote for APC? So there's no template in Edo. The only template is rigging. They rigged Edo election, and they want to use that same rigging machinery on the other elections. But I keep on saying, every evil has expiry date. Which part of the country is not going through hell at this point in time? Where is it? Is it Castina? Is it Kanu? Is it Imo? Is it Oyo? Unless people who God created to suffer, that's the only people that can.
Is there anyone that was created to suffer?
It is only them that can vote for APC, so that let the suffering continue. Understand? That's what they call karma in India. They will tell you that in this my incarnation, my karma is to suffer. So there could be people in Nigeria whose karma is to suffer, and that should be those voting for APC at this point in time. But nobody in his good senses will vote APC.
You're listening to the recap right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and we're talking about the national chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress, who has said the party will use the Edo State template to retain Ondo State and take over Anambra. APC is not the only party that participated in this election. We had the opposition People's Democratic Party, the party of Governor Godwin Obaseki, who is still the incumbent until Lokpebolo comes in. And then, of course, we also had Labour Party's Olumide Akpata. Does this mean that at least the PDP at least did not have a template? Because with the allegations of vote buying, a lot of people, even people who have come on the station for interviews from
in a polling unit and they vote for you, it will not have in a polling unit and they vote for you. It will not have any impact on election. Where that happens is at connection centers where they change results, where they change figures. So saying that Labour Party also bought votes, PDP, that doesn't change anything. It is the changing of figures that changes election results.
And our next topic is still around the Edo State elections, where the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said that the victory that the APC had in Edo State is a sign of the Nigerians' support for this administration's economic programs. Is saying that this victory is a testament to the fact that Nigerians, the people, are supporting the ruling
party,
Nigerians are progressive ideas and our economic re-engineering program.
Very good. That is a testament that Nigerians like suffering, isn't it? That is practically what it's saying. That it is a show, it is a proof that Nigerians love what they are going through at this point in time, isn't it? That interpretation that's of the English. Any other thing? So for me, from that first day on Monday, I told the Edo people, take heart. Take heart for what happened. Because I know it is a calamity.
Why take heart and not go to court?
Don't waste your time going that to court, because court is also an arm of APC. So if you have your money, put it into better things. Don't go to court under this dispensation, because the outcome is already known. A month before this election, I said it on this studio that the election has been rigged. I said it a month or before it. So anybody going there to court now is going to waste his resources, because the court is part of APC, just like the National Assembly is an arm of the presidency. So you should be realistic in whatever you are doing or thinking. So I would not advise PDP or Labour Party that to go there to court. But one day, all this nonsense will end.
As far as you're concerned, there is no need for them to go to court.
As far as I'm concerned, going to court is a waste of money. Who is the CGN? the same person that made number 4, the person who came number 4 in Imo State to become number 1. So what do you expect that to get from such a person? So for me, they should use their money for other meaningful things and not wasting it in court.
All right, then.
But I strongly believe that one day all this mess will come to an end.
Before we open the phone lines, I just want to talk about the chieftain of the New Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, that's Buba Galadima. He's called for a change of mindset of President Bola Tinubu's political appointees. He's saying that some of the present appointees are not interested in developing Nigeria. And he's also saying that Kwankwaso would have been a much better president than the incumbent.
Well, that is his own opinion. That is his own opinion. Kwankwaso only ruled the Kanu State for 8 years, so I don't know his antecedents. Understand me? So I don't know his antecedent. It's just his own opinion. He is entitled to it.
380817-175-6338. Call us up on 0700 903 903 903. Welcome to the recap. Good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening.
Please turn down the volume of your radio set or walk away from the set, please. I can hear myself. Thank you.
I'm off there already.
Thank you. What's your name and location, please?
I'm out. Yeah. This is Remy calling from Ikotu.
Welcome, Remy. Let's hear from you.
Good evening. I greet you, sir.
He greets you too.
It's my first time connecting to your own show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for calling. It's a pleasure hearing from you.
Yeah. Well, I want to appreciate for bringing our Minister for Information in Anambra, because I'm from there. And he has said you people should make out time to do infrastructural tourism. I hope you do that, and then we'll be able to know how much they have done. And again, on the area of Edo election, I will say what my daddy there said: Edo people, take heart. Thank you.
Okay, that's all you have to say. Thank you for calling 0700 903 903 903. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We want to make sure that we hear your voice. I mean, if we don't hear your voice, what do we gain? 0700 903 903 903. Welcome to the recap. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, what's your name and location, please?
It's Anthony from Ikorodu.
Welcome to the program.
From January to December, people make comments on the radio. Most radio stations, they make comments, they make suggestions, but are the government hearing it at all? Things remain the same. There's no change. Are they hearing all these complaints? Romans chapter 1 verse 28 says, these people have a reprobate mind. Their heart has been filled with hot fire. Even if 300 people die every day, it doesn't concern them. They will still do what they are doing. What I'm advising everybody in Nigeria is that we should prepare ourselves for the rapture, because Satan is using them to fulfill the prophecy of the end time. We should repent. Except they repent and know Jesus. If not, nothing will change. If like talk for money, they will still do what they are doing. I advise them to repent and give. Except God change them. If not, nothing will change. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call to be a part of the conversation. Welcome to the conversation. Good evening. Thank you for calling.
Good evening, Choma Innocent.
Now, wow,
What is it
you
called?
don't join
Somewhere
everything
innocent.
together. Thank you for calling.
Yeah. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend to you as well. What's your name and
Okay,
location, please?
this Zerenade calling from Spain.
Welcome to the program. Let's hear from you quickly.
Yeah, I greet Mr. Anosike.
He greets you too.
Well, because of glitch, I did not pick many things. The only thing I saw this, I was later, I saw listening to one distance. Pick up the list in Anambra.
Yes, Commissioner
election.
of Information in Anambra State.
So I did not when you went back to this come back to this.
Apologies for that.
Yes, sir. Okay, let me just for that I don't know about it, but let me just on the election. The only thing I would tell Tinubu for commending after this robbery, let him just remember there's tomorrow. Let him remember, because they call him Democrat, which I did not know when he became this thing. But remember that is tomorrow. There is tomorrow. And the comment on INEC, like Mr. Anosike said, I know that since then, before the 11 months ago, I know that I have been ring election. There is a result before the election, which Tony Okocha said they wrote always the election result before and give it to Mahmoud to call. So I'm not surprised about this thing. That come out the result. But the only thing I'll tell this thing is this: Mahmoud, today, if they call, once they call, they talk about election, they remember Humphrey Mosu. The Kekere, when you talk of judiciary, about judges, Nigeria, this in system, this judicial system, they call Oputu, this Charles, I think. Oputa.
You mean Charles Oputa's father, Justice Oputa?
Yeah, exactly. All these things. Yeah, when you talk of this thing, police, you will know all these people that say they fight for democracy. The chief of army staff, instead of him to concentrate on this thing, this internal, you just took him to, he said they want to just make sure that the election went free. I don't know when army became this kind of thing. When people attack them, fight them back, they say they kill army, they will just send people to go and they level the village. Is it the right thing? He's supposed to concentrate on his job. He went to that place just to make sure he intimidate people. From that polling unit, they took it to this instead of correctional center. They went to INEC, make sure that the only ruling party that will be there until they call the election. They don't keep destroying Nigeria. I believe the youth that I'm just crying every time. You see what is happening on the internet. Only commending is somebody who just gossiping. Nobody's interested. Every time, nyash, every time.
Okay. You can't say that. You can't say that on radio. You can't say that on radio.
Okay, sorry. Because I'm just because of I'm angry. Just forget about it.
Please,
forget
in
about
your
it.
anger, choose your words carefully.
So don't say this thing. They should remember the good name. People will always remember those people that just makes Nigeria great.
You feel that
but
the youths are more concerned with minor things rather than what's going on in the country?
Exactly. Look at it. Just go to Facebook, go to YouTube. What somebody comment, they just try to insult the person, nobody of them make a point or think about what is happening in Nigeria. So that is why I feel angry because of when I see people suffering here. Sometimes I empty my pocket to make sure that, oh God, I'm telling about the Tinubu and all these things. After this thing, look at how they're wishing. Sibanjo went to that place. Look at how he just kneeling down to begging. Thank you for giving a dose.
You mean
Okpebolo,
because nothing concerns Sibanjo for this matter.
No, sorry. Oshomole, free Shaibu. So they said them kneeling down begging, hey, thank you for giving a dose to us. Let them keep on.
What's your name? Welcome, Mr. Sunday. Thank you so much for calling. Let's hear your opinion in about 2 minutes, please.
All right. Let me start from Mr. Tinubu, which is your president. But to me, it's not my own president, but I think good to you.
Don't you live in Nigeria?
Huh?
Don't you live in Nigeria? Are you not a Nigerian in Nigeria?
I don't belong to Nigeria. I don't belong to Nigeria. I don't belong to a country where the masses don't have a say. I don't belong to a country where the judiciary is in the hand of the president. I don't belong to a country where nothing is working except corruption. I cannot belong to a country where there is a ministry unknown to the citizenry that is the only ministry that is functioning in that country, which is the Ministry of Insecurity.
Which one is that? Which one is the Ministry of Insecurity? In this same Nigeria?
It's the Ministry of Insecurity that is the only ministry that is functioning in this country called Nigeria. Put me anywhere and I will defend it. Put me anywhere, I'm going to defend myself.
We definitely don't have something like that. I understand you're not happy about the insecurity situation in the country, but of course, we definitely don't have something like that.
Okay. If insecurity ministry is not the only ministry that is functioning in Nigeria, how can someone accuse the Minister of State for Defense and the man is still standing? Yes, the president cannot sanction him or question him or rescue him from that job first before any other thing. Bello Turunji is out there making videos, posting, collecting taxes from farmers. And we have the government. But if I talk now, you guys will say, don't talk, don't say that on national radio. If Nigerian government can block my line because of NIN issues, but Bello Turunji, the bandits are there making videos. Why haven't they arrested them? These people will always come out and give us wrong examples of what others in their countries are suffering. But they can never copy the right thing as other countries are doing that doing. So I didn't see here of how Traoré of Burkina Faso wiped out the whole terrorists in his country. Why can't that happen in Nigeria? Why can't it happen in Nigeria, your country? Why? A country where there's religion every year, a president will come out and make goals and say that if you guys want a good thing, I am going to give you a good thing. And yes, he did it. Nobody is questioning him. Now he come out to tell us that APC winning a good thing is a good example that the government are doing well. You know, Nigerians have to suffer. Just like the capital institution, which Nigerian in his normal senses, even though a mad man, with what is going on in Nigeria today, will go and cast his vote for APC. Never. But it will happen in your country. But you will such a good thing. But let me tell them, Anambra State is not Lagos.
Okay. All right. You've taken in fact you've gone way over your time, but thank you for calling 0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call to be a part of the conversation. And WhatsApp is 0817 175 6338. Welcome to the recap. Good evening. Hello, are you there? Hello,
Chema.
Hi, what's your name and location, please?
Okay, this is Victor from Eju.
Welcome, Victor. Let's hear from you in 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes, max.
Okay, I just want to comment on based on the Gambia that where they capture Edo State, that they're going to use that to capture Anambra.
Yeah, the template.
Let me just say that Anambra is not Edo State. So let him be that demand. Anambra, you can't use money or you can't use anything to intimidate Anambra. Anambra, Adia. You can't use anything to intimidate them. At least they can see the last session that happened at Adia. The way that Adia people come out from the street protesting that he must go to, he must be labor. So let him know that Anambra is not a state, is not a dome. You can use food or you can use anything to give it for them to vote for their own party. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. 0700 903 903 903. Good evening. Thank you for holding on.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening.
What's your name and location, please?
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and location? What's your name and location?
Okay, for real, from Josephine.
Welcome, for real. Let's hear from you quickly.
Good evening, Mr. Anuchuke.
He can hear you.
Okay, Choma, I'm from Edo State, like you may know. So there is something in my state recently. They said they did election. There is no election in my state. I still want to use this opportunity to tell the whole world that election was not done in my state. I'm not in PDP. Because one thing or the other. In fact, I'm just mocking them. In fact, I'm just laughing them. There was no election done in Edo State, Shoma. There was no election done. I don't have a governor. We have a governor. The world should know that. You want to know that I don't have a governor. Thank you, Shoma.
Thank you for your call. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call to be a part of the conversation. 0700 903 903 903. On WhatsApp, it's 0817 175 6338. Welcome to the recap. Good evening. Please turn down the volume on your radio set. I can hear myself. Hello, are you there? Hi, I can hear you. What's your name and location, please?
Yeah, this is Stitches. I'm from Ogba.
Welcome, Stitches. How are you doing today?
Thank God, and yours?
I'm great. Let's hear from you in 2 minutes.
Okay. I'm from Edo State, and up to now, I'm still very angry and sad about the election result. Even though before the election, I told my friends and in discussion that I don't already see where they go, because APC is set out to turn the whole country to one party, and it's really painful because the way they do it, they do them like they don't even care how whether we are rigging it. They just do it. Imagine somebody is coming to tell you that with all this thing in within a year, there's already a first protest that was end bad governance, and now another one is coming October 1st. And with all these things, people are crying. You're not saying that people are enjoying your tenure. I don't know how to even say the word that they're saying. That's why they voted. Nobody voted for that person that organizer person that they brought to Benin. That this thing. If all the 8 years of Buhari, I not call that guy my president one day. This is your own act. I know if he's not my president because I didn't vote for him. That person in Edo State, thank God I don't even live in Edo State. Sir. That person cannot be my governor. That person they just brought from nowhere. Somebody that is like, well, shall let me just leave that one. The thing is, there was no election in Edo State, and it's so painful that people could go and stay on the queue and collect money. Even if you want to, it's like, oh gosh. They said they use shame, they chop poison or use richness, they chop salt. I can't say because I'm hungry, I'll not go and meet my enemy and go and eat in my enemy's house. Why would you collect money? That's why I'm still like, even if the Labour Party could not win, I know why they didn't win, because I'm a Labour Party person. I'm an obedient and all. We will never. That's the reason why they always bend our head to the ground, because they do not spend money to come and buy your vote. But now they bought the vote as if that was not enough. I know they still rewrite the election result, because I heard who said it, Obaseki said that 300 people or something accredited voters, and the number of scores that APC got there was 2,000 something. How can 300 people go there accredited? Then where they can't see the remaining 2,000 something will come vote for that place? Does that not tell even the media and the old people that it was rigged? But now you go to the court and they will still tell you technicalities and whatever. Well, Choma, I just want to add my voice to the people that are saying that there was no election in Edo State, and it's so painful that they brought one vulcanizer guy that me will be a go school pass that guy now. If I know even if he see better work, that guy now can't be a governor of Edo State. They'll call it. Well, none of them from your president to none of them is my excellency. Thank you.
Thank you for your call, Stitches. 0700 903 903 903. Welcome to the recap. Good evening.
Yeah.
What's your name and location, please? Welcome to the recap. I can hear you. Welcome to the recap. Good evening.
It's in Nemeka on the line, please.
Welcome, Nemeka. How are you doing today?
Okay. My greetings to you and Dano City. Good job, my dear.
Thank you.
Choma, please. The Anambra commissioner or what? Not talk with him out. Let me take their work the way it is focusing their work at Abadia. Not to see the work. Not talking with mouth. That one apart. Mr. Dangote or this APC man, when they capture. They can get ready to capture all of us. No problem. Their mission is to capture everybody. we are waiting for them. Another state is waiting for them to come and capture. It is saying everybody is full like them. Is any election conducted in this Nigeria by Muhammad Yakubu and the apparatus?
Oh dear, are you there, Nemeka? You might have to give me a call back. Unfortunately, that call just ended. Welcome to the recap. Good evening. Thank you for holding on. I pick your call. You can't call. So why are you doing like that? 0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call to be a part of the conversation. Welcome to the recap. Good evening.
Good evening, Choma Innocent.
How are you doing today? What's your name and location?
I'm good. I'm Baptist from Egbeda.
Welcome. How are you doing today? Please go right ahead. Let's hear you. 2 minutes.
My take is that why all these so-called our leaders are behaving like this. You people normally say that the worst civilian regime is better than military regime. Look at what is happening in Burkina Faso. That man is not a military man. The man refused to borrow money from IMF. But Nigerian leaders, what they know is that anywhere that they want to borrow the money, they will go there and borrow the money and they will bring it and share the money. Nobody will ask them question. If you talk too much, they will put you somewhere that you will regret yourself. Is that how to rule a nation, a country? Look at what is, as I'm just coming back now, I priced a bag of rice. The guy was telling me 105,000. A bag of rice, 105. Is that how it's supposed to be? A country that God bless with every mineral resources. Look at Libya, oil nation. How much are they selling a liter of fuel in their country? 52 naira. How much Nigeria is selling? We are just here. In short, my sister, I don't know what is wrong with these people. I don't know. And the people that stole people's mandate, they'll come and they're making noise everywhere. They'll capture this state. They'll capture this state. They'll capture this state. So they want APC they want Nigeria to become a one nation. This state. APC will rule over the whole 36 state of Nigeria. In short, these people, I don't know. I don't know whether they have their senses at all. I'm telling you the truth. Thank you, Chioma.
Thank you for your call. We'll take one more call and that will be all for today. Welcome to the recap. Good evening. Are you there? Welcome to the recap. Good evening. I've picked your call.
Yeah, good evening, Chioma.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, fine. I send my greetings to Peter Anosike.
He can hear you. What's your name and location, please?
Yeah, my name is Osumo. Calling from Ojo.
Okay, Osumo, let's hear from you in 2 minutes, please.
Yes. One of the callers said that until we are born again, that there won't be any change.
That's not what he said, though. He said everybody has to repent because everything that's happening is a sign of end times.
Yes, when we repent, is it not born again? So let me leave that one. You see, this country, I don't know whether we are going forward or back. How can a bag of rice be 95,000? And the president is telling us that, or the chairman of APC is telling us that the election is a template for them. Oh no. Well, we pray that the law of karma will not hold us. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. Your final caller for the evening 07. Okay, you know what? Someone else is calling me, and because your call came in before I went to start taking messages, I'll just take it. Welcome to the recap. Good evening. Gello.
Yeah, good evening. This is Afon. This is my lucky. I'm lucky to because you really end.
You really are. Let's hear from you in 2 minutes or one.
Okay, my own is my name is Afon Wadama. I'm calling from Edemo.
Welcome to the program.
So my own that this company, this APC government, what is the making the annoyed mostly that they say they increase worker salary. They increase worker salary from 32 naira, 35 naira to 17,000 naira. And by then, when they're paying 30,000, how much a bag of rice? How much a liter of petroleum? How much for daily things? So this APC government, look at what they did for Edo State. And what in the name APC chairman, is Karika, what in the name of the man? He said they go crap where. Make una help me tell am say Alambra State no be ordinary, it's not ordinary state. Nothing of the even at the Sabi rig anything, make the rig don't know if you win them for 100 years come himself. So Anambra is remain Anambra State. That's my own contribution. Thank you.
Thank you for your call. Your final caller for the evening. You're listening to the recap right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We're also streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. It's now time to take your comments on YouTube and your messages on our WhatsApp channel, beginning from YouTube. Aberdeen Adeyemo says, Miss Anosike and the barrister Darlington have never been in the analysis. They just hate APC with passion. They are LP supporters. He also says, you are here to speak to the issues, not make partisan submissions. Ozo says, we must continue. Okay, Lazarus Oranugo says, Mr. Anosuke, you cannot kill yourself for Nigeria. The country is heading to a one-party system. Anako Wanosike says, a funny country, Nigeria. All right, heading on over to WhatsApp, Mr. Benson Waneri says, so does it mean Nigeria ruling party is meant for one particular tribe, the Northerners only? Why should Kwankwaso would have been better Nigerian president than Tinubu? Edo going to court is a waste of time. Corruption in Nigeria has eaten deep into the fabric of the skin, also in their gene. Even the new CJN is no exemption. Okay. Oh, you sent these messages with two different numbers. Good evening, Chairman Mr. Anosuke. Sahid Barua from Ota. Ganduje is saying they will use the format used in Edo, in Ondo, Anambra, and other subsequent elections will surely boomerang. You can't fool people all the time. There will surely be a bad consequence. When one thinks you can always trample on the rights of people, time will tell. Thank you for your message, Mr. Sahid Barua, all the way from Ota. Good evening, VOP. Just like Chief Anosike said, these two will soon pass. Nobody will last forever. In a working country, Gandola should be in jail. The audacity of APC is becoming something else. Let them come and take my Delta states now. Eugene Mary from Isheri says, I want to agree with Remy from Ikoton. The result of what we are going through in the country is a result of our obstinacy in sin. Until there's a change of character, repentance, and reparations for the magnitude of our sinfulness, things will still get worse until the appointed time. As a Catholic, the warning of our Mother Mary in respect of all that is happening today, that sinfulness of men, we may be heading for the worst. Eugene Mary from Isheri, agreeing with Remy from Ikoton. Okay, thank you for your message, Eugene Mary. This actually reminds me of Remy that calls from Makoka. If you're listening, hi Remy, send us a message. Let's know you're doing well. It's been a while since we heard from you. This person says, Law Mefo, once a pro-masses advocate, has suddenly turned to pro-government advocate, grandstanding and double standard everywhere because of money. It's a shame. Chika Bende from Trade Fair, Lagos. I'm Rita from Agor Palace. Good evening, Mr. Peter Anosike and Miss Choma Innocent. Mr. Peter Anosike is a man of wisdom. I pray God continues to strengthen him. God should touch our leaders to do the right thing at the right time. Things are really difficult and it's getting out of hand. The most important thing to do is to remove the INEC chairman and put a transparent person, also the petrol minister. Thank you. This is Rita from Agor Palace. Good evening, Choma. Mr. Anosike, I agree to you. APC should not be bragging because Nigerians have known it's only rigging that keeps them in power. Nigerians are looking forward to the collapse of a rotten system. No trust in INEC or reliable judiciary. Daniel from Oshodi. Okay. Thank you for your message, Daniel. Thank you for writing all the way from Oshode. Who is the clear and present danger to Nigeria's survival? But could it be the present leadership? Do you also know that many of those representing you locally, even at the National Assembly, should be in jail for a very long time, and they throw the key thrown to the lagoon? Okay, thank you for your message. I'm trying to look for your name so I know where this message is coming from, but thank you for your message as well. No bulbs at the end of the tunnel, or Ola is saying not even just lights, but there are no bulbs at the end of the tunnel. Are you saying it will always be like this? Adeyemi Kamaru from St. Town, Lagos says some Nigerians will always have something negative to say about Nigeria and the government in power, as long as their preferred candidate is not in Aso Rock. So take some criticism with a pinch of salt. All right, Adeyemi Kamaru, thank you for your message. Talking about taking criticism with a pinch of salt. I believe many Nigerians are talking about what they are experiencing as Nigerians. You cannot deny that there is a hardship in the country. All right, Mr. Peter Anoske, before we go, I'd like to get your concluding thoughts on quite a number of issues which we have discussed today, from the Edo State elections and what the APC is saying about it, saying they'll use the same template to also win other states like Anambra, Ondo, and of course other states as well. So the president saying the victory in Edo State is a sign of the people's support for these administration's economic programs, and also to the CBN pumping 1.4 trillion naira cash into circulation.
Well, I want to start with the CBN. I said that it is a very wrong move. It is Idi Amin's economics that Cardoso want to use. Pumping money into money into a system only causes inflation. When too much money is chasing few goods, what you are going to have is a hyperinflation. So it doesn't make any economic sense. He is an amateur economist. He doesn't know what he's doing. Then on the Edo election, I am from Abia State, but I know that there was no election in Edo. I know that there was no election in Edo, and the people from Edo has also retreated the 17. The people that had discussed with me told me how angry they were about the outcome of the election, because the good people of Edo did not vote for APC. And the no right thinking Nigerian would vote.
And that you're a Labour Party supporter. What would you say about that?
That
you are not being objective in your analysis, and when it concerns the All Progressives Congress, that is the ruling party, because you hate the party and because you're a Labour Party supporter. So it's because you are maybe not a card-carrying member of the Labour Party, but you support Labour Party. That's why you hate APC.
I belong to the people. The people are my constituency. I represent the Nigerian suffering masses. I represent the voiceless. I don't know where a party secretariat is. I don't know where PDP is. I don't know where APC owns. I'm not a politician. I have never voted. I have been a journalist. During the elections, I go and monitor elections. There's no way I can be monitoring elections and be voting at the same time. So what I'm talking is how the Nigerian masses are feeling. My political party is the Nigerian masses. That's the only people I know. And that's the only people I represent. When it's paining them, it is paining me. When they are going through hardship, I'm going through hardship. And what I'm saying resonates with the true Nigerians. Not I don't want to use this words.
Please don't use words that are not radio friendly, okay? All right, thank you. So that's it. You believe you're being objective because you're representing the interest of majority of Nigerians who are not happy with the way things are going. Well, that's the size of our package on the recap this evening. My name is Chioma Innocent. To everyone who stuck with us from the beginning, despite the derailing in the program at first, I must say thank you. Thank you so much. You're the reason we're here. Without you, there would be no us. We're voice of the people. Without the people, we wouldn't be here. So we're here to give you a voice. We're here to make sure that your voice is heard as well. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for staying with us. The next edition promises to be very, very interesting, promises to be different. As always, we'll be discussing issues that will make major headlines during the week. My name is Chioma Innocent. You can find Mr. Peter Anosike on Instagram at Peter Anosike77 at Peter, and you can also find him on YouTube. Peter Anaske. Just type into your search bar Peter Anaske. You find him on YouTube to follow up with all the amazing work that he's been doing. My name is Chama Innocent. I come your way again, same time, same station next week. Keep living, keep loving, and keep doing the best you can to make Nigeria better in your own little corner of the world. And have an amazing, amazing, amazing weekend. Do something wonderful for someone today, okay? We cannot always just leave it to the government. Do something wonderful to put a smile on someone's face today. Have an amazing one.